Good morning, everybody. It is time to start living well with some help from our friends at the Y. Jackie?
Absolutely. Now, this is something really interesting, at least for me this morning. When you think the Y, of course, now you think swimming. And, of course, we have Ruth Comer joining us, Vice President of Marketing. But I'm also thinking summer's almost over. So we're still talking swimming and competitive swimming this time of year?
That's right. In fact, this is our prime time for competitive swimming because we're getting ready to launch into a new season at the Y. New season of swim lessons starting. So even before you get to the competitive part of swimming, if you want to learn to swim, starting right after Labor Day, new session of swim lessons starting. All of our pools have been refreshed. They've had their annual maintenance. They're back online. So yeah, we're ready for another great year of swimming at the Y.
I love this because when I was growing up, we had one city pool and it was outdoors. So guess what? When summer was over, the pool was over. Now that we have this incredible Olympic pool indoors, you can now do this year round.
Yeah, well, the Y really is the swimming leader in Des Moines.
No question about it.
We own more bodies of water. We train more lifeguards. We have more people learning to swim every year at the Y, and it's year round.
Absolutely, and you're also bringing on some incredible new staff to make sure that this is implemented in the perfect way. So introduce who is new to the Y.
Sure, we're very excited to have with us Allan McCallum, who is our new Director of Youth Competitive Swimming, and that's our swim team program, which I don't know if people are aware of just how many young people work so hard at the Y in competitive swimming from elementary school on through high school and aiming for college swimming beyond that, and maybe even some Olympic dreams here in our own pools in Des Moines.
Right, and that's really important. So, Allan, we're going to talk about competitive swimming.
Good morning.
Welcome. And we're talking about swimming competitively in high school, maybe eventually, and in college. But the foundation of what you need to go through is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, so our program starts about, youngest will be about 6 years old all the way through 18. Yeah, so we have novice swimmers with their first experience into competitive swimming right out of swim lessons and learning the basics and the fundamentals all the way through kids going off to swimming in college. We have kids that have qualified for the Olympic trials that'll be competing, trying to make the Olympic team next summer.
Now, when you get a youngster that's just starting to learn how to swim and you get them involved in competitive swimming, what are some of the first steps that you teach them when it comes to competing when it comes to swimming?
Yeah, just the fundamentals, learning obviously they'll come from swim lessons and have a background of it, but just learning the fundamentals of the competitive strokes, learning how to dive off the starting blocks, just getting them comfortable in the water. And
teaching them how to flip turn rather than having to do it yourself for about 5 weeks to try to get it. But again, that really is, because the easy ways to teach people this and to get them competitive.
Absolutely, yeah. All of our staff, they worked pretty hard. They've all swam competitively themselves and know the fundamentals of it and how to teach the kids the competitive side of swimming.
Well, we want to learn a little more from you since you're brand new to our area. Tell us a little bit about your background and what did bring you here to Des Moines.
Yeah, I've been involved with competitive swimming for the last 27 years between my own swimming career and been 12 years on the coaching side of things now. But
okay, tell us about your competitive swimming career.
Yeah, I grew up in Montana, got involved in swimming when I was 8 years old and just kind of fell in love with it, and I've played football or soccer, baseball, and all those sports kind of fell the wayside and just continued swimming. I swam all the way through college.
What did you swim?
I was a 100 and 200 breaststroker were my best events.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not an easy stroke.
Yeah, it just takes a little time to get the coordination and the rhythm of it, but once you figure it out, it's not too bad.
When you're good at it,
Let's talk about the benefits. As someone who's been in the sport competitively, why is this something fun and interesting for youth and maybe even adults to get involved with?
Yeah, it's just a great sport that teaches a lot of life lessons. You learn the value of hard work, you learn how to strive for or set goals and strive for them, how to be a teammate, how to deal with adversity, and just a skill set that the kids will carry with them long after their swimming career is done.
Okay. So, and Ruth, as you mentioned, I particularly think summer, don't go to the pool anymore, and you're saying, no, this is the perfect time to jump on it, literally.
That's right. Swim lessons, again, starting right after Labor Day, and you can get 3 sessions in still this fall. So depending on your child's readiness, where you start, we start as early as 6 months old with water babies, and the kids and the parent or caregiver get in the pool. They learn to be acclimated in the water, just what it feels like to be in the water. They go from there into swim basics, and they learn just basic water safety, you know, how to float, how to push off and turn and grab for the side, just how to stay safe in the water, basically, and have enough confidence that then they can go on to swim strokes and learn all the strokes, the basic strokes in swimming.
All right, and then the opportunities, if you want to go more competitive, we have the right people in place to do so. Allan, what are you looking for? If some families and some kids are still watching this morning, what would you say to them to encourage them to give it a try, to give a look at it, or what you're looking for in a competitive team?
Yeah, absolutely. Just having a passion for swimming. You know, we're having tryouts going on right now, and so it'll be kids coming right out of swim lessons, trying out for the program, and just having a passion for the sport, just wanting to be a part of something like bigger than themselves.
Now, do they have a competitive season at the Y? Is there when does the season start?
Yeah, it'll start September 3rd, and then it'll run through their Y State meet. Will be kind of middle of March.
Oh, so it's a long season.
Yeah,
it is one of the longer ones, isn't it?
About 6
And
months
how
or
often
so.
will people end up competing?
Yeah, so during our Y season, meets will start November, like middle of November, and then they go just about every week through the season, and so every Saturday for a couple hours.
And how big are the teams? How big is the team that you want to gather?
Yes, we have about 600 kids on our team through all the different sites.
600?
600.
Wow.
Yeah. So the cool thing about our program is there's a place for everybody. So people with just introduction into competitive swimming all the way through our Olympic trial.
Now, do you necessarily have to be, if you mentioned kids up to, 18 years old can get involved here, so do you have to be involved in other teams in order to be on the Y team, or can you be on the Y team independently?
You can be on the Y team independently.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're talking to a former swimmer himself.
That's the reason I'm asking. I'm a little past 18,
yeah.
but that's the reason I'm curious. And are there any strokes that you're looking for? Is it a butterfly or maybe breaststroke that you're looking for some assistance at?
Yeah, for our team, we're just kind of looking for everybody. We want to get as many kids involved with the program as we can, and develop them and coach them up and help them have the experience. That
What's the hardest stroke for you to teach someone?
No, I really probably. Butterfly, you know, just getting the rhythm of it. I really enjoy coaching butterfly. It's probably one I will enjoy coaching the most, but it just takes probably the most time to learn the fundamentals of it and the rhythm and the technique of it.
And backstroke has changed the technique in the past decade or two to get them competitive too. How's the backstroke going?
It's good, yeah. I mean, yeah, like the dynamics of the pole and that kind of stuff have all changed.
Yes.
I don't know, it's just teaching the kids.
But you know all those. You know all the different things, and you can pass those along to the kids.
Absolutely.
All right.
Perfect. Yeah, he's the new guy in town with all the expertise. But Allan, I think you said something perfectly. There's a place for everyone, whether it's competitive swimming or just at the Y, Ruth. And we're encouraging everyone, all families, please check out the Y. There's a place for you. There's all abilities to come and check it out. Besides swimming, summer is unfortunately coming to somewhat of a close. There has to be some other activities happening at the Y as well.
Absolutely. Youth basketball, youth football, the sign-ups have already closed, and they're going to start competing flag football here in the next week or so. But youth basketball sign-ups, it's already time to think about basketball. They're going on right now. We're going to have a membership special here coming up in September, so I can't give you all the details yet, but if you're interested in the Y and want to maybe save a little money as you join, watch here in the next couple weeks. We'll tell you about a membership special that we have going on in September. And September is also welcoming week at the Y, and it's a week where we talk about our role in the community and how the Y is for everyone in our community, and how we can all be welcomers to not only new residents like Allan, people have just moved here, but new immigrants to our country, new people coming to the community, and how you can find your place in the community.
Yeah, make Y part of your life.
That's right.
I love it. Okay, so people need more details on all the great things that are happening at the Y. Where should they go?
DMYMCA.org. Real easy. Yes.
We got it. Thank you so much.
Like that. Ruth, of course, always great to see you. And Allan, welcome to the community.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Great to meet you.
Yeah.